Law enforcement authorities in the Midwest are desperately searching for answers in the disappearance of a 2-year-old Oklahoma girl after her mother was recently arrested thousands of miles away with no sign of the child. Oaklee Mae Snow, described as being about 2 feet tall, weighing 35 pounds with blonde hair and blue eyes, was first reported missing on January the 19th and was believed to be traveling to Indianapolis with her mother, Madison Marshall. Investigators believe that when Marshall left for Indianapolis, she was also accompanied by her 7-month-old son, Colton Snow, hopefully I pronounced that correctly, Colton Snow, apologies if I get it wrong, as well as her 25-year-old boyfriend, Rowan Waters. Oaklee and Colton's father, Zachary Snow, told investigators that Marshall and Waters took the children from his home in Oklahoma on January the 19th without permission, before fleeing to Indiana where they could stay with Waters' mother, the boyfriend's mother. The group reportedly arrived in Indianapolis sometime in late January or early February and began staying at a home owned by the boyfriend's mother, located just south of downtown Indianapolis. Whilst they were staying at the residence, the boyfriend's sister told investigators that she visited her brother and the mother, Madison Marshall, at the home and got into a verbal argument with the couple after she saw numerous bruises on Oaklee Snow's legs. The couple reportedly told the sister to leave the home after an argument. So the mother's boyfriend's sister seemingly is a good person and did her best to intervene to protect young Oaklee Mae Snow. On February the 9th, the mother and the mother's boyfriend left Colton Snow alone in the home. Again, Colton was 7 months old. They told the boyfriend's sister that they had to take Oaklee to the emergency room. Why? Well, it was a fall, probably. She hit her head whilst bouncing on a ball. Complete accident. Nothing to do with the mother, nothing to do with the mother's boyfriend. When the sister saw the couple return to the home, she reportedly told police that she didn't see Oaklee with them, and with that, she later called Child Protective Services. Witnesses in the area that night told investigators that they too also saw the mother and the mother's boyfriend leave the residence holding what looked like a child wrapped in a blanket, but the baby did not appear to be moving, talking, or crying. The neighbors described the child as if it was asleep or unconscious. Oaklee wasn't moving. Apparently, the mother and the mother's boyfriend were leaving what is known to be a crack house. And I will say, the one picture that I have of the mother, she does look like a crack addict, you know? Pasty skin, marks on the face. Additionally, family and friends reportedly told investigators that they contacted every hospital in the area and they were unable to find any record of Oaklee being checked in. The couple eventually made their way to Colorado, and officers with the Greenwood Village Police Department on March the 3rd arrested the mother's boyfriend at a hotel on an outstanding bench warrant from Oklahoma issued in November. The warrant stemmed from charges of child abuse and domestic assault and battery in the presence of a minor. Okay, so the mother's boyfriend has a prior history, allegedly, of being violent and being violent to children, abusing children. He has a prior history of that. Allegedly. Investigators said that the mother appeared to be staying at the hotel with the boyfriend but wasn't there at the time of the arrest, nor were there any other signs that the couple were traveling with children. So where is Oaklee? The mother's boyfriend reportedly told police that he and the mother and the 2 children left his mother's home outside of Indianapolis, went to another house where he and the mother did drugs. Then they abandoned Colton in Indianapolis. The infant was picked up by the boyfriend's sister and turned over to CPS, who then returned Colton to his father. So as far as we understand, Colton is safe and well with his father after having been abandoned in Indianapolis, later picked up by the boyfriend's sister, so not handed over to the boyfriend's sister. I would like to know what it means when they say abandoned Colton Snow in Indianapolis. What does that mean? They literally abandoned him in the middle of the street in another crack house? What happened? The mother's boyfriend was unable or unwilling to disclose to investigators where Oaklee was, but police say he told his mother that he helped Madison Marshall in dropping Oaklee off somewhere, without getting into any specifics. The mother, on March the 23rd, was arrested in Harnett County, North Carolina as a fugitive from justice on charges of neglecting a dependent. She is currently being held on an $800,000 bond. She awaits extradition. Despite multiple interviews with investigators, authorities have still been unable to locate Oaklee. Hopefully that changes. I do have an active Twitter feed, and a lot of the posts that I make are in regards to missing people, and a lot of the people I follow and retweet, and they retweet me, are very active in the missing persons community, if that's the right way to describe things. And there are a lot of posts on a regular basis in regards to Oaklee Mae Snow. There are a lot of people that are very concerned about her, and I will give my thoughts, which is pure speculation, of course, and I'm going to let you know they're pretty dark. Who am I? I'm nobody. I'm, just some guy who reads through an article every now and then. But my take on it is the mother and the mother's boyfriend are drug addicts, crack addicts. The mother's boyfriend is violent. The mother is incapable of being a good mother. Perhaps she's entirely at the mercy of her boyfriend. Probably not, though. She's probably as messed up as him, if not close to it. But regardless of that, together they are dangerous to themselves and dangerous to others. And much more relevantly, they've been a danger to their children, both Colton, who they abandoned in Indianapolis. Thankfully, he's now safe and well with his father, as far as we understand. So the question remains, what happened to Oaklee? Well, the mother and the mother's boyfriend certainly didn't look after Oaklee. They claim to have taken Oaklee to a hospital after she hurt herself. No records of such a hospital visit. What does that tell you? That tells us that that's a load of baloney. She wasn't taken to hospital, so where was she taken? Was there an injury? Yeah, probably. The mother's boyfriend was arrested in regards to a warrant stemming from charges of child abuse and domestic assault and battery in the presence of a minor. The mother's boyfriend has a history, allegedly, of violence, including against children. So, I don't know. I just go the easy route. My brain just takes the easy route all the time, pretty much. And the easy route is not necessarily correct, but chances are. The easy route tells me that the mother and the mother's boyfriend are crack addicts. The mother's boyfriend is violent. The mother's boyfriend beat Oaklee Mae Snow, not for the first time, in all likelihood. She died. The mother and the mother's boyfriend took Oaklee Mae Snow, came up with a cock and bull story, a load of BS to cover their tracks, but they would have disposed of Oaklee Mae Snow's body somewhere. That's my take on it. Very, very dark. I hope and pray that that is not the case. Hopefully I'm massively wrong, but I think that's very, very likely what happened. The $800,000 bond is a good thing, and to me, that's also a bit of an indication that the investigators believe that they have their prime suspects detained. They suspect both the mother and the mother's boyfriend of being responsible for Oaklee Mae Snow's death, in my estimation. Complete speculation, of course, but that's my take on it. So obviously, hopefully, Oaklee Mae Snow is found safe and well, but I don't think that's going to happen. I think she's going to remain missing, or her remains will be found at some point. Best wishes to the family, the father, her brother, and all extended family.